Well, good morning. This is Darrell Bruggink, Executive Editor of No-Till Farmer, and we're here on day 3 of the National No-Tillage Conference, and joining me is Ethan Luth. And Ethan is the crop marketing coordinator for Bayer CropScience. And thanks for being here again, Ethan. I think we're looking back, it might be year 10 or 11 that Bayer CropScience has been a sponsor here at the No-Till Conference, so you've been a great supporter of us. Thank you for that. But hey, being it's a new year, January, we're starting a new year. Tell us, obviously you guys are always working on some great products, and what new things do you guys have available this year for 2011?
Well, thanks, Darrell. It's great to be here and be a sponsor and be a part of the No-Till Conference. We've got a few new products that we're looking at this year and bringing to market. The first one that is probably the most exciting, I think, for no-tillers is Poncho Votivo. And Votivo is a new active ingredient in the seed treatment market that we brought, and it was just labeled here about a year ago, but this will be the first time that it's commercially available to no-till farmers. And what Votivo does is it helps them to be able to manage nematodes in their soils. So right now, Votivo is only labeled on corn. Probably next year we'll see it, in 2012 we'll see it for soybeans as well. But what Votivo is it's a living, breathing organism. So we put that on the seed, and then when they plant it, it grows with the root system. And it will help to give a natural defense mechanism against nematodes. So if guys are in sandy soils or continuous corn rotations, or really any time that they've seen nematodes as a problem in their corn, Votivo is an excellent choice there. And it's coupled with Poncho, an insecticide too, so they get the secondary insect control with that. And we're seeing excellent results in trials, getting in the neighborhood of 8 bushels per acre more than just the Poncho treatment. So it's an excellent opportunity, I think, for no-till farmers to manage a pest that we don't know a lot about, but I think we'll continue to get more and more information on it and become more detrimental to us economically if we don't manage it properly.
Well, and Ethan, as you know, no-tillers, I mean, obviously they have a real interest in conservation net, but first and foremost, they are businessmen. They're always looking at being profitable too. So I'm sure you guys have some things that you see in your portfolio that are really good profit type opportunities for growers. So tell me some of the things that you see that are profitable opportunities for us.
I think one of the biggest things as you look at a crop protection company, a lot of growers may take it for granted that I've always got control of the weeds and it's not an issue for me. However, as we look at the value that does bring to their operation, if they don't control the weeds, that's kind of table stakes now. So providing them new herbicide solutions to be able to control those tougher weeds or the ones that are becoming resistant to certain chemistries, I think is extremely important. Here this year we're bringing a new product to market called Caprino. It was out a little bit last year, but this year will be the first commercial launch, and it's a post-applied product for corn that has grass and broadleaf control, but residual as well. But the great thing about Caprino is it will control resistant weed species. It's got 2 different modes of action. So we're giving the growers multiple modes of action to be able to combat against resistance. Another product that we have there would be Ignite. For instance, with all the glyphosate that's used now, growers are challenged, I think, sometimes controlling certain species with just glyphosate. So now we've got other solutions and traits in the pipeline to really be able to help manage those problematic situations.
Are there other types of initiatives or things that you're really that kind of focus on no-tillage that they'd be interested in what you guys are doing?
Yeah, one of the biggest things that we're doing right now actually is a new initiative called Respect the Rotation. And this is kind of an industry-wide initiative Bayer CropScience is leading, but we're working with university and extension agronomists to get the message out on how it's important to proactively manage your herbicides and the modes of action that you use, kind of like I just spoke about, not using the same technology over and over, because then we'll have we'll lose it. Glyphosate is an excellent tool for us, especially for no-tillers, to be able to manage problematic weeds. But if we're not careful, we use that, we will overuse that and lose the utility. So that's where I think this Respect the Rotation initiative is very important to no-till farmers, to be able to prolong all the technologies that we have in the toolbox and really offer more solutions and just actively manage the herbicides and be good stewards to the environment too.
Sure. Well, this is been a big event, and you've got a great crowd. I mean, it looks like it's going to be a record for Cincinnati. But what has kind of impressed you the most about the no-till guys and the guys you've seen and spoken to at the conference?
Well, I tell you, I think as you look at no-till farmers, they're really the true innovators in the industry. They're always looking for ways to improve how to do things, and if they can't find it through the mainstream manufacturer or something like that, they'll invent it. And so that's the thing that impresses me most, is sitting in some of the round tables and listening to what some guys have done to overcome a problem. These no-till farmers are certainly very innovative, and I think they should be commended for that and their stewardship to the environment through the conservation efforts that they do.
Well, we sure appreciate your support, Ethan. Thank you for being here and for Bayer CropScience being here. I've been speaking with Ethan Luth with Bayer CropScience, and I'm Darrell Bruggink signing off here for the National No-Tillage Conference. Thanks for joining us.